Hi everybody, I'm Matrix Andrea and today we're playing World 3 of Demon Souls. So let me show you my build and then we're going to get started. So the Tower of Latria, this is a heavily magical area, so I'm going to switch my shield to the Dark Silver Shield. That way my magic defense goes up and I can block 100% of magic attacks from the jailers. And we can get moving. I'm wearing the Thief's Ring so that we can hide from the guards. You can see them over there, the squid heads. They do magic attacks that paralyze you and then they stab you with tentacles through the stomach. And that grunting scream is Lord Rydell, somebody that we can save if we're in pure white world tendency, which I think I am. But the key to save him isn't until 4 or 3-2. Pretty dark in this area, so you got to be careful because some of the floors are broken and you can fall through to your death, but I pretty much know where I'm going, so I'm not too worried about that happening. Prison can be confusing if you don't know where you're going because there's several keys that you're supposed to pick up before you can move on. Guards normally drop various types of spices so you can refill your magic. See that? So I mentioned this in my remake video, but the first time I got to the prison in Dark Souls 3, the Irithyll dungeon, this was the first place that I thought of World 3, the Tower of Latria, because I think they took all of their cues from this area. Guards are pretty slow to turn around, so going for backstabs on these guys is definitely the way to go. because I'm playing on New Game 7, the damage they'll deal to me is tremendous. We'll wait for him to come back, and then I'll try to do a backstab on him too. And there's another jailer that comes up around this hallway. That singing is the once royal maiden over here in this jail cell. You can buy some things off of her, but nothing that I really need, so I'm going to pass her up. Sage Frake is in this hallway, but you need the special key from near the end of the stage to get to him, so he's a magic salesman, so I'm not going to bother with him. He wouldn't sell me anything anyway because my magic stat is too low. And this hallway right here is Lord Rydell. His cell is down there, but you need the key from 3-2 before you can open it up, so we'd have to go to the next stage and pick up the key. I'll show where that is, but I'm not going to go pick it up because it's up a narrow stairway above a high pit, so I don't want to fall down to my death trying to get a key that I'm not even going to use. Here's the arrow trap. Some gutsy people can roll through the arrows, but I've never been good enough to try to do that, so I'm not even going to bother. There's actually a trophy for rolling through all of those arrows through the trap in the PS5 version. This pathway here will take us out behind the arrow trap, and I'm going to turn it off. On that bridge there, you can find the Clever Rat's ring amongst other souls. You gotta make sure you go up this tower right here because there's somebody that we have to kill, otherwise he'll keep reviving the boss. The guy in this room is a total liar. He's casting this magic circle here, and if you don't kill him before you fight the boss, he'll revive it and you won't get the soul and you won't be able to progress.
What do you want? I am a humble servant. I do not wish to interfere. I won't cause you trouble. I won't.
So he's a total liar and he's gonna die. See that magic circle on the floor disappeared when I stabbed him. The special key is the one that unlocks Frake's cell if you wanted to go back and rescue him. There's a black phantom on this stairwell, so I'm going to equip my purple flame shield so I can fight with her. She's got a plague dagger and a crossbow, so if I can, I'm going to try to backstab her. So she drops a few chunks of moonlight stones and also some stones of ephemeral eyes. I'm going to get rid of some of my garbage because I don't need this stuff. And then the boss is highly magical, so I'm going to re-equip my dark silver shield. So now we're in Upper Latria, where falling is a real issue, so I'm going to equip my Istarel and use my spear so I don't lunge myself over the edge, stabbing with my sword. This used to be a dangerous place for invasions. People would use the Storm Ruler to knock other players over the edge of the bridges. Although I suppose that's still an issue with the remake. what I noticed in the remake is that the Israel's not quite so powerful against these gargoyles. I think it takes about 6 stabs to kill them in this one, but in the remake it does a little bit less damage and it takes up to 7 to kill these guys. Hear that heart beating, and eventually we're going to knock it down out of the sky where it's hanging. So in this tower, if you run up this stairway, in Pure White World Tendency, there's a bridge right there. You can cross it and get the key that'll let you unlock Lord Rydel's cell in World 3-1. But it's up a stairway with no railings, so I don't want to go up there because I don't want to fall.
Are you here to fight the demons? If so, then help me escape this place. I am on your side. I have come to face the demons.
So that's Yurt, the Silent Chief, and he's a liar. He's not here to fight the demons. If you let him into the Nexus, he starts killing all of your NPCs.
Die so soon.
kill him, you can get the gloom armor off of his body. I normally just knock him over the side of the tower, but sometimes he fights with me and I don't get him close enough to the edge to knock him off. There's another way down from where I took Yurt's elevator, but I always take Yurt's elevator because this is how I know how to get through this area. This swamp is very confusing, but it's easier for me just to take Yurt's elevator down and find my way from where I am now. I don't even bother searching around in this swamp anymore because I know where to go from here. So up here is a Black Phantom Squid Head guard, so I'm equipping my Fatal Secret Dagger because it's got high magic defense. And the Fatal Secret Dagger, even though it's only +3, does more damage than my sword will. That crystal lizard over there can drop moonlight stone chunks, but it also drops the pure version if you're really lucky. And if by chance you accidentally chase it and it falls over the side before you can kill it, run back down the stairway that we came up and you can find its dead body and you can pick up whatever it dropped. This is a long elevator, and I don't like to miss that when it comes through. We got another group of worshippers up here that we need to kill so we can make the heart drop all the way down and we can get to the boss. That opens up another area where you can go down and pick up some items, but I'm not going to do that on camera because I don't want to waste any more time. I just want to move on to the boss and hurry up and get through the video. So we're back at the beginning of the stage here, and we can get led up to the boss by going this way. The area where the heart drop down is down this way, but we're going to go up. So this is a narrow stairway going up into the sky, and there's another one of those black phantom squid head guards on this stairway. So I got the dark silver shield to get my magic defense up because these things can, well, he probably can one-shot me. So the boss of this stage is the Maneaters, which if you've played Dark Souls before, you know is the gargoyles. You fight them on a narrow bridge, and you have to fight two of them. One comes out a little bit after the other one, but I'm going to do something super duper cheap because I don't feel like doing this boss fight fair. And this never got patched, so I'm going to shoot him through the fog wall. Don't worry, because I'm going to cut the video ahead so nobody has to watch all of this. So this is going to take me a few minutes. So I cheesed the Maneaters, but I really don't care because this is a tense fight. It's a little bit easier to do on the remake version because you've got omnidirectional movement and rolling, but here on the PS3 version, where when you're locked on, you can only move in 4 different directions, it makes this boss fight a lot harder. So I didn't mind that I had to cheese it. Well, I didn't have to, but I didn't mind doing it. Now we just got the Archdemon here, and we'll be finished with this stage. If you never knew where that yellow head wrap came from in Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 3, this is where it came from. In the original version of this game, when it first came out and the servers were still up, this was a PvP boss battle, so if you became the boss for this stage either by putting your friendly summon sign down or your duel sign, or even trying to invade in World 3, sometimes you would turn into the boss in 3-3. And a lot of people would die on the stairwell here because these Black Phantom squid guards do really high magic damage, so it was easy to die here. When you were the boss, if you weren't good at PvP, there was a pretty high chance that people would just die on the stairwell here, so you could get lucky and get the head wrap without even trying. Unfortunately, there's two of these guys on the stairwell, and there's no sense in risking fighting them face to face because they'll kill me so fast, so I have to resort to backstabs, and that takes a little while, so you have my apologies for that. Sometimes your feet get stuck on the stairs when you're trying to walk, so that makes it unfortunate when you have to run up to keep moving. This is tedious, but as long as you're patient, you can get through this safely. And there's another crystal lizard at the top of the stairs that you can get moonlight stone chunks or a pure moonlight stone from if you're lucky. So this PvP boss is pretty easy on new game, but he's pretty easy on the AI, but I don't want to jinx myself, so let's just get into it and see what I can do. Backstab fishing is key for this fight. pretty easy fight. All you have to do is backstab Fish until you get him. He doesn't have all that much health, and he's got nothing on the Maneaters, so as long as you got the Dark Silver Shield or some equally high resistant magic shield, he's not too difficult. You can see that the Dark Souls games took some cues from him. He's got the homing magic bolts that appear over his head the more damage he takes, and he's got the head wrap, which was in Dark Souls 1 and 3, and it's a PvP boss battle, which we've seen in some of the other Souls games. But I think that'll do for tonight. I think I'm going to let it go here, and I'll see everybody again in World 4 when I do it. Bye-bye.